As many of you may know, EA came up with a game called Apex Legends, which is another stupid ass battle royale game, which is getting very old at this point. The variety and the fun of battle royale games, to be fair, were almost revived when this game came out because it was so much fun to play. It was like a Titanfall and a battle royale game, and Titanfall is super fun, so everyone liked it. But the game was very big at one point. It was sometimes even bigger than Fortnite on most days, which is, as you may know, the most popular game in the world right now. But EA had to go screw it up by adding so many damn microtransactions with these stupid ass battle passes and all these stupid fucking loot boxes. It made the game feel less special because at first you could do all these cool things. Like, it was so fun. There was Titanfall, there was like different operator type of things that you could pick from, and they all had their own special abilities, and it was super fun to play. But all this stuff being added, and it's like, it just watered down the game, it felt like, and it was not getting like, it wasn't getting any more fun. It was like, oh, you want it to be fun, then you need to spend more money. And with the lack of support in season 1 and all these microtransactions being added by EA, they fucked it up completely, and now it is so garbage. Let me get this out of the way. I'm not against all microtransactions in games, but most of them are very, very bad. It pretty much ruins the games. Like, loot boxes are easily the worst mechanic in any game that it's in. They have made it so that instead of buying a $2 gun, let's say on Call of Duty, which is like a fair price, it's $2 of your own money just to get like a virtual gun. Now you need to pay for piles on top of piles of loot boxes just on the off chance that you'll get the gun that you want. And you could spend thousands of dollars on just doing this and still not get the gun that you wanted in the first place because of the shitty mechanics of the RNG. The chance of you getting a weapon that you want are mind-numbingly low, and people still buy them. I feel it's especially cruel to children and people with gambling addictions because of the luck that you have. If you don't have the willpower to stop yourself from buying these boxes, then you could waste so much money on them and not even get a thing. And if you're a child and you saw some YouTuber get a cool weapon in Call of Duty or a nice skin in Apex Legends, then you could want to spend $10 to buy like some Apex points or whatever the fuck they're called. There's some COD points. And then you could get jack shit. You can only get some fucking sprays and weapon camos. And then you're going to be like, wow, this is fucking stupid. Maybe I'll spend $10 more and then maybe I'll get the thing. But it's not going to work because the chances of getting the cool stuff are so low that it will never happen. On a separate note, Activision and their Call of Duty franchise is completely fucked and filled with microtransactions too. Their loot boxes are completely fucked up. Their season passes are so garbage. Everything about them is just completely trash, and it just sucks that people still buy this stuff. And if they don't buy it, they're just like, oh, you don't have to buy it, because then they're just going to keep on doing it. But that's not the point that I'm trying to get across. We're here to talk about the scum of the gaming industry, EA. We're not here to talk about Activision's whole loot box, season pass, COD points fiasco. We're here to talk about EA. Their business practices for making games are absolutely terrible, riddling them with microtransactions on top of microtransactions on top of microtransactions. But it hits a new point of trash with Apex Legends. Their new update called Iron Crown is a complete and utter slap in the face to people who just like to play the game and not spend a lot of money on it. And sure, spending the occasional $10 on a free game is acceptable, but with this update, they have made it so there's a new thing called an heirloom. And to get this heirloom, you need to buy an entire collection of items that came out. The total amount of money that you'll be spending just to get this heirloom, which is like a little axe for like Bloodhound or something, comes up to like $150 to $200. That is insane. And keep in mind, this is one of the main things in the event. So it's the one thing, it's like going to be all over it. Like, it literally has its own corner in the store page. And you might be saying like, oh, that's not that bad. It's an entire corner on a store page. That's insane. That's like, oh my god, like, it's insane. I can't even fathom it. But you might be asking me, Zombie Joe, why is this a bad thing? If you don't want it, then don't buy it. And to that, I say this. There are multiple reasons to not want such an insanely priced microtransaction in your game. And it doesn't even matter how old you are or who you are. It's absolutely ludicrous the amount it is. Let's just say you're a kid and you have your parents' credit card saved onto like whatever they play, like say it's an Xbox or something. The kid could just up and buy a $200 item with no consent from their parents. There would be no way to stop him from doing it, and he could just spend $200. And no matter how rich you are, and no matter how much money you have, that is a big blow to your wallet, and you would be down so much money. And let's just say it's not even a kid. Let's just say you're like me and you don't like EA or even Apex Legends or Battle Royale genres as a whole. And generally, you can see that it's bad for any game. Because what'll happen is they're going to keep on adding these microtransactions into these games. And say I'm a fan of like a single player game or like, I don't know. Let's say I like some random game. It's multiplayer. It doesn't really have a lot of microtransactions. It's not riddled with loot boxes. It's like you grind to get the weapons, right? Let's say it's like that. But when EA and companies like Activision and all this shit keep on adding in these microtransactions and people keep on buying them, it's gonna go like insane, because then other companies are gonna see like, oh hey, we should do this too because we want money too. And that's what a company's for. They want money. But this is too much. And then they're going to be like, oh, hey, this certain amount of people bought the $200 item. Maybe if we put a $200 item into our game, then it would work. So then maybe they're going to add a $200 item into their game. And then it's going to keep on going. And it's going to keep on going. And it will eventually reach your favorite game of all time. And then it will be riddled with microtransactions. And you won't even have the full game when you pay for it full price. Because of these microtransactions and these stupid fucking things being locked behind paywalls, which is so fucking retarded. But like I said before, some microtransactions are fine. The occasional $10 on a free game is fine. That's whatever you want to do with your $10. I don't care. It's a free game. But it gets to a point where it just gets much worse. Like these $200, these $50, these $100, and everything being locked behind paying money for these fucking virtual bullshit things that should just be unlocked with like gameplay and skill rewards. It's stupid. Okay? I live in Canada, so it's more here than places around America, let's say. But not by a lot. So let's just run down a couple of overpriced bullshit microtransactions, okay? First off, Fortnite is getting a lot of money for their bullshit V-Buck fucking scam, I'd call it. Because it's almost as dumb as Apex Legends with their microtransactions and their loot boxes. But the one thing that Fortnite can do is when you pay the money, you get the thing that you want. You don't just randomly get a fucking spray or something. But the bad part about it is how much you're paying. In Canada, it costs, get this, $33 just to buy a legendary skin. Same with an epic or a rare skin. $33. That is too much money. It is insanely overpriced just for one skin. And it doesn't even have to be a legendary skin. It could be like a rare skin, because you can't even buy that with $10. You need to buy $33 of your own. Like, it's insane. Imagine spending that much money just to get a fucking legendary skin. It is such a shit game. Oh my god. People still buying these things are like insane. And I'm gonna say it as it is. Some of the Fortnite hype has died down. It's not as big as it was when it was like, it definitely reached its peak. And now it's like the devoted fan base is still there, and just people who come back to play it once in a while are still there. But are you kidding me? You're spending $33 just for a cosmetic on a game. And if you're living in the US, that's like around $20, which is still way too much. It should be at least $5 to $10 for a legendary skin. Okay, that's the maximum that anyone should be paying for one of these bullshit things. And let's just go down the fucking ladder. Like, it should only be like $2 for like a rare skin, maybe even a fucking dollar. But I mean, at the same time, Fortnite does get a pass because like it's not a very big pass. It's like such a little minuscule pass, but it still works because they've added like these bundle packs which give you some of the V-Bucks, a skin, and then like a backpack or some bullshit. So I mean, that's good. It's only $6, and I can appreciate that. So like, that's what they should be releasing instead of these fucking V-Buck legendary skins. It's insane. But while Fortnite has some very terrible microtransactions, Call of Duty might be the king of stupid microtransactions, just behind what Apex Legends has done, because they're on top of their own fucking game. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. But with Call of Duty, they have these stupid fucking battle passes, season passes, and the loot boxes with fucking duplicates in them. Each box is equivalent to $2 in real money. And you can get all duplicates from the same box, and then you only get one item. One item. Imagine spending $2 just to get 3 duplicates, and then you get a spray for $2. Imagine that. You're never going to use it. You just wasted $2. The maps for Zombies and Blackout are behind a fucking $50 paywall, and that's insane, because what they've done is they've removed the map packs. And if you don't know what a map pack is, it's $15, and then you get the like a quarter of the season pass. Let's say the season pass is 4 DLCs, which it is, and there's a new DLC every season. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Let's say you don't want one of them, so you buy a map pack, and you only get like one of them, and then you don't have to buy the other ones because they're completely total garbage, right? But no. Activision has seen this, and they're like, hey, this is dumb. I don't want people buying map packs. We want money. We want money to get for us in our company. We want so much money. And they're already rich. Get this, right? So what they're doing is they're charging $50 just to get all this, like, all the contents in the game. Which, no, it's not even all the contents in the game. You only get the maps. And basically, say one of the maps were shit. Let's say I'm into zombies, and the 2 first maps that came out were total garbage, right? I could have only spent $30 if I didn't want them, and I do not want them. I have the the Black Ops Pass, which is the season pass. I don't want these first 2 maps. I just want the last 2 maps, right? So I could have saved $20 by just buying the map packs, but they fucking removed them because they're fucking brain dead. So I've talked about why these stupid fucking loot boxes and Apex and Black Ops and all that shit is fucking retarded. I've talked about why paying $33 for a skin is retarded. Now let's talk about these stupid fucking battle passes. Battle passes were popularized by Fortnite, and the battle pass is a $10 purchase, which gives you so much. It gives you 7 skins, around 3 emotes, and a bunch of cool other things. And you might be asking me, why? That's like, why are you hating on this? This is so cool. It's like 7 skins for $10. Sign me up right now. Well, this is where it gets bad, right? Because you don't get them all straight up. The fucking battle passes are always riddled with fucking garbage that you will never use. That's crammed into the fucking thing in every single tier. So the skins are like always like 20 tiers apart from each other. And it is so fucked. It is like, I'm the one who thinks that this is like a controversial opinion to hate these things, but I do hate them. Because like, let's just run down why I think they're so fucking bad. Let's say you just bought the battle pass, and the season's just started in like Fortnite or something, because there's like a new one that released. I don't fucking know. And it's the first week. Not even the first week. The first week challenges haven't even come out yet. There's a bunch of random challenges that you can do, but in these challenges are battle stars. Battle stars in Fortnite, and fucking Apex probably has their own fucking equivalent, and fucking Call of Duty has their own. You need battle stars to rank up tiers in your battle pass, and that's fine. You might be asking like, oh, that's pretty cool, but no, it's not. Why do people like these things? each rank up that you get 2 battle stars, right? Only 2. Every multiple of 5, you can get 5 battle stars. And every multiple of 10, you can get 10 battle stars. And it is 10 battle stars to rank up only 1 tier. But there are also challenges that you can do to be fair, and you can get some pretty cool XP bonuses and some pretty cool tiers. And that's about it. I mean, like in challenges, if you complete a whole set of challenges, prestiged too, you can about rank up like 4 or 5 tiers, which is also still pretty dumb because you're gonna be on like tier like 15 if you just bought the normal battle pass pretty much. And it's insane because people like it, and I don't know how. It's like it gets to a point where you've done all your challenges, and the only way to rank up your battle pass is with XP. And XP is so fucking hard to get. And basically 1000 XP is pretty hard to get. So you could probably spend like an hour trying to rank up a couple levels or something on the early things, but then you'd just be like spending an hour on the later levels trying to rank up just like half of your XP like margin. Like say I need 3000 XP, I could spend an hour playing this fucking stupid ass game just to get like 1500. And that's just completely fucking retarded. It makes people not want to play the game, and it definitely makes me not want to play the game. Let's run down a challenge that I saw. It said, it says, have a challenge. It says, get 200 damage on a zipline. Now keep in mind, Fortnite, like all the other Battle Royale games pretty much, well, to be fair, Apex Legends, that you have a respawn in that, but I mean, still. But Fortnite, you barely have any respawns. It's hard to respawn. They're only like located around the map, which you need to go to. Same with Apex Legends. But the only mode that you can respawn consistently is called Team Rumble. And the challenge to do 200 damage on a zipline is so fucked because there are only 3 locations pretty much on the entire map where you can get this challenge done. Because there are only like 8 zip lines, right? Now imagine having to do this in a mode where it might not even be there. I played about 9 games of this stupid Team Rumble bullshit just to get that challenge done. And I am so happy I can see through this fucking bullshit of a fucking battle pass. Because you're playing 9 games, and soon it's going to get old. You're not going to be liking the game. You're going to be grinding the game just to say that you have these cool items. You're not even going to use them in the future, right? Like, you're never going to use these items that you get. You're never going to use these sprays. You're never going to use these emoticons. You're never going to use any of this bullshit, right? So you're grinding to get a spray, to get an emoticon? Like, it's dumb. But don't worry. After all the time that you've wasted on this game, and all the countless hours you've been spending to rank up, we've got a solution for you. How about you spend 150 V-Bucks to rank up in the Battle Pass by 1 tier? That's so fucking retarded. They are literally, it is a scam pretty much. They are, imagine. It is 150 V-Bucks to rank up 1 tier. You are spending your own money to rank up in a 100 tier Battle Pass. And say I only bought like $10 worth of V-Bucks, right? I probably wouldn't even get a skin for most of the tiers that I'd be ranking up in that. I'd be ranking up like 5 fucking tiers. $10 for like 5 tiers. Imagine that. That's insane. Maybe it's like, maybe with the later ones you can rank up like a lot, but then you're going to be spending like $100 and $50. I'm pretty sure even the $20 one or the $33 here in Canada is barely anything. I'm pretty sure it's like 13 to 15 Battle Pass tiers, which is still fucked. And it's pretty much just, it's either you get tired of playing the game and then you don't want to play it and then you stop playing it, or you can pay money to rank up and then feel like a sense of false gratitude for not even doing anything, which is dumb. It should be at least lowered down to like, get rid of half the garbage in that Battle Pass, lower it down to 50, and then it could be good. But no, There's 100 tiers, and it's insanely hard to rank up. It's insane. Microtransactions are ruining all types of games, from first-person shooters to even fucking fighting games. Whereas a couple of years ago, you could buy a game at full price and actually get the full game. But now whenever you buy any game, you probably don't get the full game, because there's some season pass with some fucking half the game locked behind it, or some bullshit, or some fucking expansion packs, which adds a whole new fucking thing into the entire game, which they were probably working on for the full game in the fucking first place. But they're like, no, we want to get more money, so they lock it behind a fucking expansion pass, or this battle pass bullshit, or these fucking loot box mechanics where it's pretty much fucking gambling, but accessible by everyone and not in a fucking casino. Games are being destroyed and absolutely demolished by these stupid fucking greedy rich companies. And I hope one day the community will just come together and we will have enough of these fucking microtransactions so we can actually buy a game at full price. We won't have to deal with shitty fucking luck and loot boxes because they want more money. And we can just stop it. And maybe we can get rid of loot boxes one day. Maybe the fucking government will do something about it. Just imagine that. But the worst part of gaming is these fucking microtransactions. It has ruined games for me. It made me stop caring about Apex. It made me lose my love for Call of Duty. Fortnite has gone down the drain because I've realized how much fucking money is fucking like rotating around this stupid fucking game, and how much you're spending just to get so little. But I think it's safe to say, fuck microtransactions. It's been Zombie 2014, and I'm out.